The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Brought to you this week by Expressway, featuring deli specials and delicious broaster chicken. New name, same great location. Expressway, formerly Center Stop, on Highway 6071 in Windham. And I am joined right now by Ellie Maricle, Windham's 7th grader, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Ellie.
Thank you.
Well, let's go back to last week's game against Blue Earth and Redwood Valley. And in both of those doubleheader games, or both those games, you guys got off to a really fast start on offense. How important was that to helping you get into the rhythm pitching-wise?
Well, knowing that we can score runs and get on bases helps me relax because if runs do score, I know that we can get them back just by hitting the ball and getting on bases and scoring runs.
How important has it been for you knowing that you've got a pretty solid defense behind you? That has to be pretty comforting to know.
Well, knowing that I have defense means that they can cover my back and that I just need to do my job and pitch, and then they can field and get the outs in place that they need to.
Now, tell me about the dynamic of the team this year, because you guys have a couple of upperclassmen, but a lot of really young girls, and starting a 7th grader, a couple of 8th graders, a freshman, but how have the older girls embraced you younger girls?
Well, they have always pushed us to do our hardest and have helped us learn the plays that we need to make, and they are great role models for us, and they just overall make us cheer up when we're down and can help us keep our heads up.
Offensively for you guys, up and down the lineup, you guys have been hitting the ball of late, and that was especially true against Blue Earth. You guys had 13 hits. Looking at the Redwood Valley game, you guys didn't have a whole lot of hits, but the hits that you guys had were really timely hits. How has the development at the plate helped you guys as a team this year?
Well, we have worked really hard to get our hits down, and it's helped by just getting runs and making me feel comfortable, and everyone when we're out in the field, knowing that when we are up to the plate that we can hit the ball and get on base and score. And,
for you personally, it's been kind of an interesting season this year because you started out with the ankle injury that from basketball season, if I'm not mistaken, so it took a little bit to get into it. They played you a couple of games of JV, and then they kind of threw you into the fire against Springfield varsity-wise. And then of course, right off the bat, I think you had Jackson in there as well. Mm-hmm. Now that you've got your footing under you, I think that we've kind of seen, what the team is capable of. You've been throwing strikes. That's been the biggest thing.
Well, we've worked really hard to hit my spots and come back from the injury, and I was just told to pitch hard and try my hardest to come back from it, and that's what I did.
How important has it been having a catcher like Marissa? Because, Marissa came over to Windham this year. She was an all-conference player at Mountain Lake last year, and between her and Jess, they really have done a pretty good job of honing things in for you.
I really enjoy having Marissa as my catcher because it's really been the first time I've had a catcher that can frame it and overall catch it, and then having Jess and Marissa call the pitches helps me keep my confidence up for just being able to pitch to my spots and knowing when to change speeds.
Mm-hmm. As a pitcher, what's been the biggest area of growth for you this year?
The biggest area of growth is probably changing speeds and just hitting my spots overall and working on my changeup.
Mm-hmm. Looking ahead for you guys, you've got Pipestone on the horizon. That's going to be a big challenge, especially after the tournament this weekend. You played Martin County West really hard. Martin County West, I believe They were ranked in state at one point this season, but Pipestone, of course, is really solid. You get another crack at St. James as well this week. I imagine that's one that you're really looking forward to. Mm-hmm. But Pipestone, what's the mindset going into the Pipestone game?
We're just going to go in and try our hardest and have some fun and see how well we can play against them and try to hold them.
I have 10 questions to ask you to help people get to know you a little bit better.
Probably just a peanut butter sandwich and a granola bar. Probably water. My favorite TV show would probably have to be Pretty Little Liars, and my favorite movie is The Sandlot. 7 Years by Lucas Graham. Probably when Mrs. Fast came over and said that I was going to pitch varsity against Springfield. So far, it's probably Jackson because they have a really good pitcher and they have great fielders. Probably just at home because I know that the best, and just people always come out and support. Quiet and shy, and that I don't talk very much. I just like to go outside in general and go tubing and on the lake with my family. Well, when I get older, I just want to be able to go to college and play softball.
Well, that should be all we need. Thank you very much for your time, Ellie, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Brought to you this week by Expressway, featuring deli specials and delicious broaster chicken. New name, same great location. Expressway, formerly Center Stop on Highway 6071 in Windham.